I'm back, and as you can see, we have some more metallic colors here. I wanted to try it a little differently this time just because we ended up just pouring a lot of paint on the table, which wasting paint always bothers me. So I thought maybe we could try and put the metallic colors down and then take my little box here and pour the black over it in sort of maybe a thin layer, and then spin it and see what happens. A funny thing happened. I have no idea. I've never had Artist Loft colors sort of disappear with the black before, but for some reason, as you can see with both of these paintings, there is barely any color left. I don't know if you guys can see this well enough, but I mean, they're still beautiful paintings. They turned out really cool, but all of the color just sort of went out the window. So I thought, why waste colors today, the leftover colors that I still have, when it's just going to turn mostly black anyway? We'll just try just the black. And I was experimenting a little bit this morning just to see what would happen if I put silicone in these metallic colors. So let me show you this little one. Let's see if we can get a little closer. This little one here is really pretty, and this was just swiping the black over the metallic, so you can see it's still wet, but you can see how we have some pretty little cells, so to speak, of pearls. And another one right here. This one's pretty. These will make some pretty earrings or a pendant or something, I'm sure. And then I added silicone to the colors. And we got like cell explosion here. So this is what happens if you put silicone in these metallics. They just explode. So we do not have, let me get you in focus, sorry. We do not have any silicone in these colors at all. I did thin my black out quite a bit, and I left the metallic colors thicker. So let's run through the colors real quick. They are all the Extreme Sheen from Deco Art. This one is Pearl. We have Garnet. This one is Coral. And then Emerald. We've got Lavender Frost. And Sky Blue Topaz. And of course the black is the Artist Loft. I want to say it's lamp black in the tube. It's not the flow acrylic because my local Michael store is out of it. So let's get on with this. We're just going to pour some colors on there and hope for the best. Move the black aside for the moment so I don't make a big mess. And you can see, I mean, these are super thick. I don't know, they may even be too thick. I don't know. We're going to try it anyway. So we're going to just pour a little bit into the center there. I know you can't really see what I'm doing. And it just sort of a gloopy mess here. Boy, that's really thick. That is not going to want to move a whole lot. Let's move those out of the way. Oh, let's go over here with that one. And then maybe a little bit over on this side. And some of the white. No, let's do the red first. This garnet is so pretty. Okay, we'll do that there. Now let's do a little bit of white. Maybe the white sort of in a circle around everything. Not being super careful. Don't really care what really happens here. And then let's go for a little bit more color. Oh, I just have this feeling this is not going to work real well. But we're going to save a little bit of the paint and use it for another painting. Put some red over here in this corner. There we go. Okay, let's move all the colors out of the way. I do not have my little barrier set up that I typically have when I do a spin pour. I think my black is So we've got this, and it's just a, a little box that I cut up, and I'm just going to pour the black into it. And then we're just going to pour, hopefully, a layer over the colors. And I really need sort of like a bigger box top, but that's okay. Maybe a little more black in there. We'll kind of go this way. There we go. Okay, I think that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Because Lord knows this may not even turn out. Let's get all the black out of there that we can get out. Don't want to waste any of that black. There we go. Okay, let's put that in the trash. I'm really worried this is going to end up all over my shirt and all over everything that's around me. But yeah, we really need a barrier. I just know this is going to go everywhere. So let me pause this real quick. I'm going to get my little barrier, put it up, and we'll be right back. Okay, in the time it took me to find my little thing, I actually had to make a new one. You see some little colors coming up, so let's see. This is not, it just occurs to me that I do not have my canvas stuck to my little spinner. So I'm just going to get a piece of tape real quick. And we're just going to roll the tape over like this. Pick that up and stick it to the bottom in the center. That way it will stick to that. And hopefully it won't go anywhere. Hopefully not. I'm going to sort of stick it down like this because... Okay. Alright, let's give it a spin. Everybody, fingers crossed. Whoa! Okay, that didn't work. At least I don't have too much paint on my front, I don't think. Okay, that definitely did not work. Let's try, because I think the theory is sound. We just have to get it to spin really super fast without it knocking into everything and knocking over everything. So we just need it stuck better to the canvas. I'm going to take my gloves off real quick. We're going to get a little bit more tape and see what we can do to stick this down. Let's see. We've got these we've got the push pins in there. So we're going to stick down the push pins and see if maybe that will hold it. Probably not. Oh, I don't know how that ended up off the push pin. Okay. I'm going to take a little piece of tape. I would never normally do this, but I'm going to take a piece of tape. I'm going to stick it to my canvas on the edge. And I will go back later and just paint over black and see if that will hold it well enough. Do it over here as well. And then on this side, let's do it over here. So there's really not much to hold that on. Okay, so let's try spinning this again. Make sure it's not going to hit any corners. Nope, it's not. Okay, let's hope for better luck this time. There we go. That's better. Things don't always work out as you plan. Ooh, I'm so glad I put that barrier up because there is paint everywhere. I'm waiting for that to quit spinning. I'm going to go ahead and put some fresh gloves on there. I'm probably going to spin it again so we can get more of that paint off of there. Okay, let's try that again. Just not as much paint coming off there as I was hoping for. I feel like we need more of the black to come off of there. Oh, look, it looks pretty though. Let's do it one more time. Ooh, my finger caught the corner of the canvas. Luckily, it did not cause it any problems. Okay, so once this stops spinning, we're going to give it a little torch and let it sit for a few minutes, and then we'll come back after 5 or 10 minutes and see what they've done. It looks cool like this, where you can see it spinning. Looks kind of like one of those really slow photography photographs of the stars at night. And we look like we have a little galaxy right there, a little Milky Way. Okay, getting dizzy watching that. All right, well, there's not a lot going on. I mean, there's some pretty cells, some pretty color. Get rid of the air bubbles. I'm not really sure if the heat is helping out with the color coming up. I do see some more colors coming up, some more little spots. Okay, we're gonna leave it and just kind of let it sit there for a few minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we are back after, I think it's probably sat here about 20 minutes because had to discuss some moving of the furniture in the kids' room. And so it's kind of neat, you know. I mean, it kind of worked. It did work, I'd say. We definitely have little pearls everywhere, but they are small. I would like to see them bigger. But all in all, I think it's kind of neat. It would make a cool background for something. I really have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I don't know how it's going to dry, so we'll just wait and see, and I'll show it to you after it's dry in a future video. But I don't think I'm going to do anything else to it. I could do like a swipe or something over it, but I don't really want to ruin it. It's kind of neat right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and watching me fumble about with everything today. I think maybe we'll do, you know, one more painting with the metallics, and then we're going to put them away for a while. I'm not a huge fan. Metallics are beautiful, but I'm really not a huge fan of how they cooperate. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for supporting me in all the ways that you do. Mary, thank you for your donation recently. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. And to those of you who enjoy listening to me talk, thank you for listening. I appreciate the compliment. And I hope wherever you're on the planet, you're happy and very healthy and taking care of one another. See you later. Bye.